You know when you get in a relationship and you didn't really know what you were getting into before you got into it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I had no clue this is what I was getting into. Have you ever felt like that with Christ? The reason I say this is I think we often don't tell people what it really means to follow Jesus. We don't tell people what it looks like. We don't tell people what it requires, what he asks of us. We don't tell people these things. What we do tell people is we tell them what someone in a book I read calls the lollipop gospel. It's the gospel where we present Jesus as a magic genie who's just going to solve all your problems, take away all your pain and suffering, and we say it to get people to believe in him a lot of times. But what we often leave out is what he asks us to do in response to what he did for us. We don't like talking about what it means to follow Jesus. You know, we don't like hearing Matthew 16:24. Then Jesus said to his disciples, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. Verse 25, for whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to tell people, but what he asks of you is that you die to yourself. Like, nobody wants to say that to somebody. So I think a lot of people end up following Christ, and later on they're like, whoa, there's so much more to this than I thought. People often follow Jesus without really knowing what that looks like, and they find out later, and that's the reason a lot of people fall away, and that's the reason a lot of people really struggle in their walk with Christ, is because they weren't taught what it actually looks like to follow Jesus.